am Sean McAleer.
And I'm Parker Bell.
Today on Nightlife, we will be started off with Parker. Parker, please explain to our audience, what do you have for us today?
I have a Mock-U-Mentary about our TV class. I thought it would be fun to watch and enjoy.
What are you doing? Don't you have work to do?
Who said I can't have a bit of relaxation?
Mr. K said to do that.
Oh, come on. I already finished everything I needed to do.
Well, I can't think of anything for my script.
Do you need any help?
Sure, I'll take it.
Oh my god! I gotta get out of here!
Gotta get out of here.
I don't know. It's just justified. Big Time Rush debut is today, and I'm still in school. I'm supposed to be leaving early.
Is anyone, gonna go get him, or can I, listen to my tunes?
Why don't you go get him? You don't have nothing to do.
Nope, I'm actually doing something. I'm helping Mason.
Alright, Melody, you're trustworthy. Can you go get Tank for me? Thanks.
The best teaching experiences are when there's an adventure involved. That's why in my classes, I try to make it as challenging as possible.
Why don't we do a video about how society has been consumed by entertainment?
Sorry to burst your bubble, but this is a segment on Nightlife, not an hour-long video essay.
That's no fun.
Well, it sounds fun, but I don't think anyone except for a few people would be interested.
Why don't we do a Mock-U-Mentary?
That was my idea. You're not taking it.
Why do you get the good ideas?
Because I think of them. Where's Tank?
Traitor! I'm going to see Big Time Rush if you like it or not!
Mr. K will kill you and rip me if you don't come back! It's for the greater good!
I will take the death penalty.
I don't want to be the bad cop or whatever, but it's better to have Tank deal with this than whatever detention horror he has to.
I feel like you would be a Michael Scott type of person.
No, I see myself more like Andy. He has the same personality type as me.
What even is that?
I wasn't lying when I said Andy Bernard had the same personality type as me. Why is there so much awkward silence?
I got him! I got him!
No, Big Time Rush is that way.
I got him!
No, stop! Let me go!
I have an idea. We can bring Big Time Rush here.
How's that possible?
I know we're the TV kids and not the theater kids, but I feel like we could pull off a sing-along to Big Time Rush songs. It can't be that hard. I know you were supposed to see Big Time Rush, but I decided that we as a class would perform some songs by them for you.
You know I'm seeing Big Time Rush, right? But you guys and Melody ruined my dreams. Crushed my heart.
Night, everyone. Plan ruined.
Man, we were going to have a great show. Come on, man. I'm out of here.
Well done, Parker.
Thank you.
Now, as we all know, we've all been jumping through crazy hoops with the coronavirus and also with online schooling.
Yeah, it's been a struggle. That's why Mason has interviewed some teachers and made a segment on the effects of online schooling and how it's been different. Let's go see that.
Positives for online learning.
It's been very different doing online learning. I've gotten to know my students a little bit better. I got to spend a little bit more time with each one of them specifically. So that's been kind of neat. It's been challenging, though, to get to this point.
What were some of the negatives?
The technology of this was different and new. It's the first time any of us had used this. And it's easy when it's one-on-one with one person. That's pretty simple. You can get through. But when you have a group of people together, it's very difficult to keep in tune with everybody, what they're doing, making sure that everyone is on task and doing what they're wanting to do, that they should be doing. I like it for the individual stuff. It's about the same as in school, but when you're an individual, you might have 20 other kids in the room that you're not really able to keep up with.
Other than learning the new technology, I think learning the technology is going to help the students in the future, because I don't think this kind of stuff is going away. I mean, more and more of the workplace, I know friends of mine are a lot of them are working from home, no matter what their discipline is or what their job is. so learning the technology is a positive. But other than that, I'd rather be here one-on-one. Well, I think it makes it a little too easy for the students to hide a little bit. The self-motivated students don't have any problem because they're self-motivated. They go do the work when they're asked to do the work. The ones who need a little bit of prodding, it's hard to prod them through the computer. I can't go get them. You know what I mean? So that's really the main problem with it. Technology is good if the student is cooperative. It works and stuff can happen, but it's just, I think the teenage mind is still trying to worry about how they can get away with something instead of just worrying about doing the work.
It's just being in person and being active. And when students are harmed, it's so hard for them to be active. One of the positives, I guess I could say, was that I was able to do more academic work in phys ed, meaning I was able to assign them articles that we read about phys ed and the positive things about phys ed class. I was able to give them a little bit more work, make it more of like a classroom atmosphere in gym class so they can learn a little bit better. Instead of having just me talk to the students in class and lecturing them, we actually got to do some like paperwork and things like that normally we wouldn't do in gym class. Big list of things that were difficult to do. One was, probably the main one, is just making sure students are being active. With the cameras on, that seems to be an issue with a lot of teachers, making sure the students are on camera. And then once they're on camera, making sure for me that they're doing what we're doing in class. Because when we're doing things like stretching, I did like a little stretching routine, and then we do a little bit of fitness, but I'm doing it too. So while I'm doing the routine, it's hard for me to see a little computer and 30 kids in little boxes about a half-inch big to see if they're doing the routine. And then obviously you run the problems where some kids' cameras are working, some aren't working, some kids' cameras are on them, it's just on their forehead. So that was probably the biggest issue, was making sure that students were being active.
All right, so the positives I thought were that I had more time at home so that I could continue to do my job, but also get more accomplished at my house. I did like the fact that I could get up and use the bathroom whenever I wanted, rather than waiting for someone to come cover my class. And then I also liked that it got students ready for college, in the aspect that a lot of colleges now are offering online courses and have been for a long time. So I think it's beneficial that students got to see that early on. One of the things that I disliked was the interaction. Even though there was still interaction between students and staff, I felt like the physicality of it wasn't there, and it made it feel a little more empty. And then the other thing I didn't really like was the tech items, because communicating with students was done in multiple ways, whether it was email, via the chat, or in the meeting, and it felt like a tennis match being bounced around trying to keep up with all those items.
Some of the positives, by kind of scattering what we do in class, gave me a little bit more time to work individually with students. I can give them a more personalized experience when they're working from home, and we were connecting a little bit more often one-on-one. So I was able to personalize some of the work that we tend to do in larger groups. Some of the negatives is that we lost some of the benefits that we often have in the classroom working together in a group. So sometimes being able to personalize the learning experience is good in many ways, but in other ways, being pulled apart took away from some of the group experiences that are so valuable. The smoothness of conversations, the energy of people together in the same room at the same time live. I miss that a whole lot.
I think some of those skills will come in handy at other times. One of the biggest negatives was kind of losing that personal connection that you have with teaching in a class.
Well, for online learning, for me, the positives were that I got to get 2 hours of extra sleep, and I didn't have to drive 50 miles one way to work. So that made it a good thing for me. From a screen, and to motivate them to want to learn, and then the fact that most of them are sitting in a bedroom and hadn't got up in time. I had first block and most of them hadn't got up early. So to eat breakfast and get motivated. So it's kind of a real hard thing pushing them to be more motivated.
I also taught to students, and I gotten their thoughts about this online schooling experience.
I mean, some of the positives about online learning are that classes are shorter. Your day is shorter in general. You lose 2 hours. But I think one of the positives for me is knowing that I can do schoolwork in bed and still be getting the work done. From this year, even this week, and all of last year, some of the negatives are my grades start to drop a little bit due to some of the lack of effort I give. Because, you know, you're home, you're in bed, sometimes you fall asleep. Happens all the time. But I think just trying to have the same focus as you are home and being in school is just totally different.
You got to pretty much have more help on your side. I mean, I'm not going to throw everyone else under the bus, but cheating was a big thing that you could do. Two of my negatives were talking to my friends in person because, you know, when you have a huge friend group and then also everyone's home, you can't really talk to them face to face, and talking to them online is not the same. And other negatives were all the fun stuff that I used to do in school. I kind of lost being at home because it's home. It's not the same.
So I think just honestly waking up easier is just like a thing, because you don't have to like get out of bed and like well, you gotta get out of bed, change and everything, but you don't have to like leave your house to like, you know, in the cold or anything. So I think just like waking up is just like the easiest part. Just staying in your house, honestly, and not being able to talk to your friends or like your school friends, and trying to actually learn. Like, you can learn online, but it's just a bit harder when you're not there with the teacher to actually connect with them.
Well, I like Teams in general because it was just much better than my old school yelling. When they used Google Classroom, it was like much faster. Sometimes my like mic was like too low, my teacher couldn't hear me, and like sometimes like wouldn't work at all.
It was probably touchscreen and how fast the meets worked more than when I had like a Google Meet back in yellow. Meets for the Teams meeting on Sterling worked a lot faster and easier. Negatives, I have like mic problems, and sometimes like my internet would, like the internet on the laptop would just cut out and I couldn't hear anything.
Alright.
Online learning is like you have time to do work at your own pace. You might not pay attention. They might like sleep.
Were the thoughts that students and teachers had about the online schooling. This pandemic is likely not to go away for a very long time, so schools are still going to have to continue being online or semi-limited in how many people can go to the school.
Mason sadly couldn't join us in the studio today, but I want to wish him a good job. That means we have one more segment left. What was that about?
Well, I have written a story about 6 engines on a small railway that 2 of them are having a disagreement. Let's watch that now. Hit it, gang.
Welcome, neighbor, welcome to the Okefenoke. Welcome, neighbor, welcome. You surely made our day. Should have seen us sitting there. We thought you would never get here. So glad you did. So let's get on our way.
Good morning, everyone. When did this get here?
I have no idea.
What? You just...
Steve, if you want to keep your wheels in funnel, I recommend you keep your mouth shut.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, sir.
Ow! Adam, I have a special job for you.
Is it my favorite job, sir?
Yes, it is.
You and Steve will...
Wait, what? Steve?
Yes. Is that a problem, Adam?
What's the job, sir?
The job is to deliver stone trucks to the harbor and make sure that dynamite trucks are in the same spot. However, apart from that, it's one of the jobs that Adam actually can do correctly.
Shut up, you piece of...
Are you really sure you want to finish that sentence, Adam?
What? Oh, nothing, buddy, old pal. Come on, Steve, let's get a move on.
So, nice day, right?
Stacky.
Stacky?
My old friend Adam. How have you been, buddy?
I've been doing great. Wait, where's...
Oh, I know exactly who you're looking for.
Hello, my dear.
Bertha! There you are. Oh, I just remembered. Stacky. How's Mr. Stack been?
Adam, I've seen that you arrived safely. Who have you brought with you?
Oh, this is Steve. He's sort of new, Mr. Stack.
Welcome, Steve. Now, for your jobs today, I need you two to take stone trucks to the harbor and help shove dynamite trucks into position. Please don't dilly-dally.
This is hard work.
Yeah, before you arrived, I had to do this all by myself.
Don't laugh. Go get help.
I will. Hey, don't go anywhere.
Oh, ha ha. Very funny, you jerk.
Oh dear, Stacky. It looks like Adam's giving Steve a hard time.
Just the way I taught him.
Stacky, you know that's not what I meant. You should talk to him.
Fine, I'll see what I can get from Adam.
Thank you, Stack.
Hey, Stacky. What's up?
I'm just gonna flat out ask it. Why were you so rude to Steve?
Why do you ask?
Because both me and Bertha are wondering why. Now, cough it up.
Well, I'm not telling you.
Adam, I've brought you into this world. I'll take you out of it.
Mr. Stack built me, you idiot.
I'll have Mr. Stack take you out of this world. Now, cough it up, I said.
Steve, dear, are you sure you can handle all of those cars?
Yes.
Dearie, please don't be foolish.
I am perfectly capable, after all. See? Not that bad.
Easy, huh? How about we make it uneasy for you?
What? Wait, no!
That does not answer anything I just asked you, Adam.
Yeah, so I think I should.
I'm never going to be able to catch him. I can't turn around fast enough. You're going to have to go after him, Adam.
Right. I know a shortcut to get...
Less monologuing, all saving.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Steve. Lovely weather we're having, aren't we?
Well, Adam, less talking, more breaking!
Break now!
Are you okay?
Oh, I'm fine. I can feel about 10 fish swimming in my firebox. What do you think, you moron?
Well done, Adam. This must be the first time I could say that to you. No offense.
Some taken.
Not bad, Adam.
Yeah, even though you took a swim, you saved Steve.
Yeah. Wait, am I being complimented?
Yes, Adam. Yes, you are.
Oh, well, thanks, you guys.
I'll have Sean fetch a flatbed and take you to the works. Good day, Adam.
I'm very proud of you, Adam. Very, very proud of you.
Thank you, Sean.
No problem, Adam. And there's one thing I haven't said to you ever since I've met you. I'm glad to call you my best friend.
Bye now. Y'all hurry back here.
I'm so glad to see that they all become friends again.
Glad that you enjoyed our nightlife.
I'm Parker Bell.
I'm Mason Hampel.
And I'm Sean McLear.
Go
Knights!
2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, it's
One.
I know we're the theater kids. No, we're not the theater kids.
What am I supposed to say again? I gotta get out of here.
I gotta get out of here, guys.
So, I gotta get out of here. I get up.
What do you need me to say?
Sprint to the door.
Here.
It was so close. Ow. Oh, stop uncoupling!